What is up, fellow SKyforge enthusiasts? Today we're gonna go through Factory 501. As you can see, today the challenge is Survival and Orbs of Mastery. Probably won't find all the Orbs of Mastery, but at least let's knock out the survival part. Difficulty impossible. Don't know what that's all about because that sounds scary, but let's do this. So if you have not played this game, I would recommend picking it up because this is a really fun game. What we're looking at here is actually the first instance that requires you, or, well, how should I phrase this? It requires all of your group to be ready, so I guess you could say technically the first dungeon in the game. Now, to be honest, this little spot right here, I'm gonna stand right here, is actually where I died last time. So, if you have not seen, I am playing the Lightbinder. It's a really fun class. I don't know why a lot of people decided not to want to play it, simply because it's a support class. It is a really fun class. If I was doing this with the group, I'd basically be alternating from attacking enemies using my cooldowns, and then when I need to build up my purple resource bar, well then I would just switch to an ally and just spam my one. Cause that's your buff right there. Oh wow, I dodged right into that. Okay. This is actually a side boss that you can fight. Well, mini boss. I don't even know. Can't really tell which of the bosses, which are just supposed to be the hard mobs. Basically, you just shoot lasers at you, moves around, shoot more lasers at you. The move around is most likely to break your target, but that's simple. Just press F, and then I do something like this, and if it moves around, oh yeah, that's that little bug. I don't quite know what that is, but sometimes that laser beam shoots up. It still hits the target though. That is quite strange. I'm dodging because that normally goes right on top of you. Getting too excited about it. These are, these orbs are health. Basically, well, you can also heal. If you notice in the bottom right of my user interface underneath my dodge counter, that C+1, that's control +1, and that basically heals you. Has a 2-minute cooldown. I can't quite remember, but I believe the cooldown starts after you leave combat, not after you use it. We'll see right here actually. No harm using one. So I get hit a bit, I waste one, and oh yeah, so I can actually use one right away. We'll see what happens going back. I'm pretty sure it goes on cooldown. No, whoa. Maybe it's only. Oh yeah, see now it's gone on cooldown. Which is quite interesting. I'll have to look into that later. I'm backtracking because I just realized I saw an orb of mastery. Might as well get him. Oh, forgot a chest too. I really should go through my inventory and switch my gear, but I'll do that later. So, as you can see, well actually, I'll do a showcase of my Lightbinder abilities later. Unfortunately, I'll only be doing a Lightbinder showcase at this point in time, because with only a week in the closed beta, I don't have as much time as I would like to do each and every class, so I'm just going to get all the abilities I can for the Lightbinder and then work on the other classes. I may be able to get another class in. I will most likely be doing the Paladin next, because I know the Crime Master is probably popular enough that you'll see enough of that. But if I could do the Crime Master as well, then that would be awesome. And you can see these little balls, chest, can't open them outside of, you can only open them outside of combat, I should say. Come in here, take out these things. I don't know what this wall is. I'm guessing, I mean, this wall signifies the boss. That seems simple enough. But I've yet to notice you actually being locked into this instance where they show these walls while you're fighting the boss. But let's try it. So now I'm fighting. What happens if I try to leave the instance? I'm just able to leave. I don't really know what that's for other than to signify the fact that you are fighting a boss. Maybe if you leave long enough and you go far enough, the boss's health restarts, or maybe it just follows you. I don't know. But there's no need to run from the boss. Like you see, I don't understand why this says impossible, because so far this has been quite short of impossible. Doing these instances by yourself are not that hard, especially because the instances actually scale. They scale up when you're in a group, so it's actually they're quite soloable. Keep attacking this guy. As you can see, I just keep using the same abilities. I am being quite lazy because he does nothing. I don't really need to use my shield. I should be using my other abilities to speed this up. I have to test it out later. But my main thing is to charge up my thing and do this. My resource bars and do that, especially with the impulse charger. Whoops. Yeah, that got him. Impulse charger I will explain later in more detail, but as you can see on the right, of my health bar and my resource bar, you see my dodge counter, and above it is that lightning bolt. Basically, whenever that's charged up, I have abilities that activate that impulse charge when I use them. That would be my right mouse button, my 1, my 3, and I believe that's it. I think let's see if my my left mouse button holding does it. Nope, it does not. Nice, decent AoE damage rather than this quick AoE damage. It does decent single target damage as well, so if you have some difficult enemies lined up, it's a good thing to do, obviously. Let's just play around with some other abilities. Let's draw him in, and then AoE the shit out of him. Oh. Now this, I might need to shield up, so I'll use my first shield a bit. As you can see, without having a target locked on, that thing switches targets a lot. Let's try to get the kill on this. Okay, let's do the finishing move. Oh, they heal each other. Damn it. Didn't even know they could. Been doing this quite a few times. Didn't even know they could heal each other. Okay, so let's separate them a bit. Maybe I should have separated after they started healing. That would have made more sense. Okay, let's just work hammer on this guy until I can get him low. Okay, low. That was harder than it needed to be honest. I'm just gonna grab. Oh no, killed him. Okay, don't need to grab the finishing move after all. Yeah, nice little thing. One space opens up a lot of the chests near you, and the range is actually bigger than I thought it was at first. And down here is another side boss. Ooh, no. Up here is another side boss. As you can see, another over mastery. It's easy to find. I find it easy to find 3 orbs of mastery. I just don't find the last one. Generally because I just go through the world and just kill everything and get to the end, and I don't bother going back and looking. After I will cut. I don't know. I really don't find it a big deal. Maybe there's something I'm missing out, but while the rewards are good, when you complete all the challenges, it's not such a big deal that you need to find every single orb of mastery, because when you do the other types of challenges, It's not just some huge thing. Maybe in a group it'd be a bigger deal. I can see this is more of chip damage. It's not bad damage. It's actually a lot better when you have your finishing move. Your finishing move is basically you press E when something is low health if they can be finished off, and your next attack, that's pulsating flame. Your next pulsating flame, sparks of anger, or I forgot the name, but your right mouse button and your 3 do more damage, which is quite handy. I find my holding down the right mouse button, which is the pulsating flame, to be really powerful when I have that's my favorite thing to use. It's called the I think it's Mercy Spark. I'll have all the correct names when I do the showcase video. Okay, just do that and finish him off, and then now just target onto him. Oops, see, I fucked that one up. I press 1 on habit instead of doing the holding down the pulsating flame. See, this has the cooldown. Number 3 has a cooldown. I generally tend to like to use that up and just spam 1. And then, you know, just build up resources. Your 2 and your 4, and you don't see me use them too much in this instance because you don't really need it that much in this instance. Even at the last boss, you'll see that I won't be using it as much. Okay, let's grab that finishing blow. Use this, and now, oh, is that it? There we go. And now let's use it on him. Target, so I don't lose target. See, it's bigger damage for sure. But the way I used it in that situation was knock you away from me, get you over there, and I should have used it like that, to be honest. Fortunately, by the time I was done with that, I had no resources because I did not manage my resources, which is not a good thing. Not the worst thing. It's not like stamina in, say, Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls, a Souls series, period, I should say. And then suddenly you're just there, you can't even roll away. But say I needed a shield at an opportune moment. Not very good. It's forgiving in these early instances. I need to get to the higher instances. Can't wait to get to higher instances where it's hopefully much less forgiving for just spamming an ability instead of saving your resources for a perfect time to shield, etc. And now we are approaching the final boss. Unfortunately, you guys won't see the same as me because, you know, I've done this a few times. Get some sparks of insight. But it's not a bad thing. I don't quite remember it, so I wasn't. Well, I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't remember it, so I have nothing to say one way or another about it. This is a scene commentary, so that was kind of dumb for me to start going in that vein. So let's just continue with the boss fight. I want to go on about what the boss fight is about, so let's do that. As you see, your little weapons tend to shine greatly when you get to this part of the area. And here's him. So basically, you have 2 guys that you can attack doing that, and you have these little AoE guys that pretty much die with it. Oh wow, he didn't die 2 hits. I'm surprised. You go and activate these things in order. So just run over here, activate this right there, start doing this, and then go like this. Here's another one. I could probably get to the last one before they even get here. So that's what I will do. Oh, I was interrupted by movement. I think it's because I moved my camera. Damn it. Oh boy. This is dumb. This is really dumb what I just did. But, you know, unfortunately it worked out. So, this guy, is actually a, he's part of the tutorial. You fought him in the tutorial. Oh shit, and he's actually quite terrifying because I didn't notice that hand before. And you see, as you can see, I was not paying attention and I was trying to spam my right mouse button without having any resources, and instead of doing damage and attacking at all, instead I was being an idiot. But it's all worked out in the end. Almost died. That would have been quite embarrassing on an easy boss such as this. But yes, that was Factory 501. Not really a guide, more like a live commentary through it. And I hope to see you in the next instance, which will be Port Naori. Yep, so I will see you guys later. Bye.